Joining us today to give us the in-depth insight about how those kind of decisions are made, Troy Kimmel, a meteorologist you may know from TV here in Austin. You now wear many hats, and a couple of them, Troy, include on-site weather advisor for UT and for Austin FC. Thanks for your time today.
It's a cheery forecast, David, that you have for us, so I'll take the blame for it, okay?
See, now I'm not the only meteorologist here, though, so we can blame you.
Responsibility. Doing a lot of stuff with that now, and that's where we've really gone with this, through a lot of these outdoor events, whether it be Q2, whether it be UT, working support for that last night out at the Q2 Stadium in the Austin FC and the Portland game.
Right, so let's talk a little bit about that. You told me a second ago that was the first ever lightning delay for an Austin FC game.
For the game itself.
Right, so take me through how that decision was made, what you guys were watching for weather-wise as that storm rolled in.
One thing that's real important for the public to understand, David, is this is very much a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
It's a team effort. It's not just a meteorologist effort. In fact, in a way, meteorologists sort of offer, and they serve sort of an advisory type position.
Sure.
And we have great people out at Q2. Mike Fogel is our emergency management coordinator in safety and security out there, and we all sit down, we discuss this, we look at the information that the meteorologist has, we discuss it further, and decisions are made. It's a collaborative effort. It's not a single person. The meteorologist does not make these decisions. It's advisory in nature, and last night, I feel good about the decisions we made. I think it was a good decision to make, and you've got to understand these decisions, David, are made. We value the people that come and take advantage of Q2 and come out to see the ball games at UT. What do we want to do? We want to offer people a safe environment, and that's what it's all about.
So you've got a big metal stadium with, of course, lightning rods.
Yeah.
But last night at Austin FC, how close did the lightning have to be before you guys made that call? Are we looking at a 5-mile range, 10-mile range?
I'll tell you in general what we do at UT and other places. We kind of use what the NCAA has, and that's about an 8-mile diameter, 8 to 10 miles. I will tell you, the meteorologist, the incident response meteorologist gets a little uneasy in the chair at about 10 to 12 miles, and then at that point you begin to narrow it down, say, okay, it's here, and then that decision is made as a group. It's a team effort in what we do to make our experience for our customers safe, but also a good experience.
Well, of course, we all want to stay safe. So let's talk about Saturday. UT football, 100 and however many thousand people there. If there is some rain in the area, I assume that by itself is not a problem. What are we watching for as far as weather criteria that would be a problem?
You narrowed it down a few seconds ago. We'd primarily look at probably the lightning issue. And again, at UT, we're very fortunate. I don't think most people don't know this, is that at UT we have a great friend, David Allison, who is Director of Safety and Security for UT Athletics. And then I work for Campus Safety and Security, Jimmy Johnson, Jonathan Robb, these emergency management folks, safety folks. We have our interim police chief, Don Verrett, over at UTPD and security, who I also work for. This is all a collaborative effort, and we will look for that lightning as it approaches the stadium, as the threat increases. We begin to discuss it. I will tell you that, again, we're advisory in nature. We will then tell them what we're thinking, and the powers to be, folks up the line in athletics and our officiating crews, then make the decision.
And if they did make that decision, lightning delays things, let's say, heaven forbid, on Saturday. What about when the storm exits, when the lightning is pulling away? What kind of cushion can we restart the game then? You
really want to try to get that 8 to 10 miles more. You want the storm moving away from you. If they're moving away from you and nothing else is out there, then you feel a little better about that. The standard rule, when you don't have a meteorologist working in the command center, which in both cases we do, it's a 30-minute. And everyone's heard the 30-minute rule. You heard the thunder, you got to wait 30 minutes. In most cases, that'll be what we practice if there's not a meteorologist in the operations center. If there is one on site in the local emergency operations center, we can perhaps make the decisions a little more and cut the time back a little bit based on if it's the only storm and it's now moving away from you.
If there were a dangerous lightning situation at DKR this Saturday, where do all those people go? I mean, there are so many people in that stadium.
And you're sitting there going, where can they go? And people that have been in Royal Memorial Stadium and our UT and what fantastic work at UT Athletics they've done with that stadium up there, there's actually ample room down below in the concourses, in the mezzanine areas of the stadium. It's not probably where everybody really wanted to go on football game day, but the important thing is that it's a safe place to go. I will tell you one thing, David, that worries us a little bit with any type of event like this. is you send people in to protect them, themselves again from the lightning to the mezzanine, and all of a sudden they decide they want to go to their car. We can't stop people from doing that, but we really want people to stay in there, because going to the car, you run that risk as well. So we try to encourage people just to go to the safe place, which is in the concourse within the stadium. And those plans are very well set up by our friends in athletics and safety and security at UT, of which I'm only a very small part of.
Very humble man. Well, everybody watching who is going to the game, remember that if it were to happen, no going out to the car, just stay on site, right?
I'm just looking for sunshine on Saturday. I'm waiting for that 75-degree day, low humidity and sunshine.
Nice.
Let's work on that.
Maybe for the last game of the season.
Okay.
Okay, Troy Kimmel, thanks for keeping us safe.
Thank
thanks
you,
for
David.
your time. Jen, back to you.